You, 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 you. You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So this is a late night joint. You know what I'm saying? This is real late night, but we got to get it in at the end of the day. So when the news break, it don't matter what time of the day it is, we definitely going to talk about it. So apparently tonight at the Hitchison and whoever the dude he was fighting tonight, Alycia Baumgardner and Claressa Shields bumped into each other. They had an altercation. You know what I'm saying? They had an altercation at the end of the day. You know what I mean? They had some words. They had some shit to get off their chests at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the ladies. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into this, man. Fair act use, fair act use, fair act use. Salute to Fight Hype. This video is from Fight Hype at the end of the day. So salute to them. Salute to them brothers over there. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into it. Now, hold up. Actually, before I play this is very apparent. You always got to watch the people that you be around, the people that you show love to. Because sometimes, man, a lot of these people, man, they have secret agendas and they have real envy for you. And you may not even really know it. You know what I'm saying? It only comes in a point of time where when it's shown to you, you have to take that serious. You know what I'm saying? You must take that serious at the end of the day. If not, I know in the streets, that should have cost you your life. You know what I mean? So whether you're working in the corporate world or school or whatever it is, whatever it is you're doing, you must be very attentive of people that portray jealousy ways. You know what I'm saying? Alycia Baumgardner is somebody who has really jealousy ways, and she's willing to do anything and everything to get to the top. And it's one thing for a motherfucker to be showing you love and you get to the top. But Alycia Baumgardner is somebody who looked at a Claressa Shields as somebody that she would potentially want to fight and potentially want to be in her position. You know what I'm saying? This is really over at the end of the day. Do I have a problem with it in the sport of boxing? No. But as far as somebody befriending somebody, I have a really problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, before I just wanted to put that out there, so we're gonna get this video popping. So anyway, let's get it. Look at Claressa with all that ass. Hold on. Look at Claressa with all that ass. You know what I'm saying? That's all I see and shit. You know what I'm saying? Respect to her, her relationship and all that. I think she in a relationship. I'm not sure. She not. Hey, look at all that ass. You know what I'm saying? I see Claressa with all that ass out here packing and shit, hiding underneath that little blouse or whatever it is she got up going on at the end of the day. It is what it is. Man, let's keep it popping.
You said 47. I said 50. You said 47. You said 54. I didn't say nothing.
Now, some of y'all might think that I hate Alycia Baumgardner. No, I like Alycia Baumgardner. I think Alycia Baumgardner is good for women's boxing. Her confidence is on 10. Whether that be her being on the PEDs, whether that be on the PEDs, I can't even say alleged because she actually did get popped for PEDs. And all you clown ass niggas because she looked good, y'all defended her. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with that. Just like I have a problem with transgenders being in fucking women's boxing or women, I'll just keep it women's boxing right now, right? I would have a problem with a biological man getting in the ring, beating the shit out of a biological woman. I have a serious problem with that. Same way I feel as far as somebody cheating the game and using steroids and shit like that, and getting in here and fighting women that's doing it the natural way. I have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I like Alycia Baumgardner. I do think she looks good. She got a body on her. You know what I mean? And, Alycia Baumgardner is fly. You know what I mean? She definitely fly. But is she a drug cheat? Absolutely. Okay? I'm not a delusional enough with some of you niggas out here running around acting like this woman did not get popped for PEDs. You know what I mean? That's my problem with some people on here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Is it a beef? No, I ain't got no beef with nobody on here. It's just a difference of, let me say this. a difference of opinion when it comes down to this. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But anyway, Alycia can get it. So can Claressa. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyway, respectfully. You know what I mean? So Claressa called her out as far as being a drug cheat. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. In this confrontation, Claressa, like, you know, big boyed her. You know what I'm saying? In this particular confrontation, this is the first time I really seen Alycia Baumgardner really get delusional out here in these streets. To get out here and, you know, make it seem like this, that, and the third when you pop dirty for PEDs against somebody in Claressa Shields who's never popped dirty, who's been had a name in women's boxing, who's been out here becoming undisputed. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's either 2-time undisputed in 2 different weight classes or 3-time undisputed in 3 different weight classes, if I'm not mistaken. But either or, phenomenal performances from Claressa Shields. She's been holding women's boxing on her back. I will have to say salute to Jake Paul at the end of the day for putting on Amanda Serrano. Her name has been able to get out a little bit more, you know, with the hype of Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? So I will give Jake Paul his credit on that. Do I think Jake Paul is a clown for boxing? Absolutely. But you know, it is what it is. When you got money, you can, you know, and you got influence, you can do certain things, and you know, money talks. But anyway, let's let this keep going. Now we know that Claressa Shields is getting about $1 million a fight. Is it underpaid for women's boxing? Depending on what them ticket sales is going for. I would say she's underpaid. If they're selling tickets like they would do to men, then absolutely she's being underpaid. But if they're selling tickets at a cheaper price, then she's being paid for what she's grossing at the end of the day. But Claressa Shields is easily the highest paid woman in boxing, at least what I know. You know what I'm saying? She's the highest paid. She's the most accomplished right now. And probably might be of all time, depending on where her career takes her in this boxing game. So, you know, at the end of the day, she might be decorated as the greatest woman of all time when it comes down to boxing. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, this was a humbling. This was a humbling lesson for Alycia Baumgardner, because, you know, you can talk that shit when it comes down to certain people, but there's certain people you can't talk that shit to. You know what I'm saying? You got to know to stay in a child's place. Now, when she said that, I want you to understand, she said that with her eyes closed. Why would Claressa Shields, this is what I mean by delusional, okay? Why would Alycia Baumgardner say that Claressa Shields is jealous of her? Claressa Shields is way more accomplished than you are. Claressa Shields get paid more than you do. Claressa Shields is known more than you are. I mean, Claressa Shields is running out here joining the PFL, doing UFC fights and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Claressa Shields is you know, respectfully, Claressa Shields is that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You're the one jealous and envious. You want her spot. That's what you want. You want her light. You want that. You envy that, right? But instead of you being real and be like, I'm coming for your spot, that kind of shit coming at it as far as like, yo, I'm just coming for your spot. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You that bitch and you the GWOAT and all this whole other shit. I'm coming for the GWOAT status. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like that, she plays delusional. Like, the only thing Claressa Shields, if she is envious of anything, okay, when it comes down to Alycia Baumgardner, it's her looks. You know what I'm saying? Alycia Baumgardner is fine. She fine like fine wine. You know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying? A little caramel piece. You know what I'm saying? She's fine. You know what I'm saying? We not going to take that away from her. But at the end of the day, like I said, that would be the only thing if Carissa Shields is even jealous of that, because Carissa Shields is a chocolate woman at the end of the day. All chocolate built, right? You know what I'm saying? Got it going, you know what I'm saying? And she look good, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I would say if there's anything she's maybe envious of is her looks. That's it. And that's if she's even envious of that. I think Carissa Shields really always showed, well, I would say from what I remember, she always showed love to Alycia Baumgardner. This is why the shit is kind of troubling to me, because it's like, yo, she always showed you love. Where did this shit come from where all of a sudden you wanted to fight her? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did this come from? You know what I mean? Like, it only comes from motherfuckers that's envious and jealous of a motherfucker at the end of the day that's showing them love. I will use myself for example real quick. I tend to do that a lot, right? So this is nothing new. But I remember I used to have people that want to fight me all the time. Never did nothing to them, whatever the case may be, right? But because I was running the streets and had a name for myself and, was getting it popping. You know what I'm saying? I was getting it popping at the end of the day. I was, hustling and shit like that. You know what I mean? Had a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? Had a few baddies at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? So there was motherfuckers that was envious of that, and they wanted to fight me for whatever reason. They wanted to fight me, you know what I'm saying? That's just what they wanted to do, you know what I mean? And I remember one time, like, it was one person that wanted to fight me. We ended up fighting though, but anyway, this motherfucker, I come to my game. I had a game in high school. High school, they have this summer leagues, right? So in summer league, we go play at the community college. So it's pretty much everybody that's getting ready to play with each other. It's like a preseason, but not a preseason, because it's pretty much right before school starts. So it was a preseason, but without a preseason kind of shit. So anyway, I go to this game. It's like my first game there, whatever the case may be. One of the dudes I knew from school, he didn't play for the team, but he was coming up because they fucked with me, and plus I was nice at hooping. So motherfuckers would come up and so that was another thing too. I was nice at hooping. So anyway, so he comes up to the game. He like, yo, now mind you, I'm literally getting ready to warm up. You know how you get in a layup line and all that? I'm literally getting ready to warm up. This nigga come up and talk about, yo, man, you see the dude up there in the bleachers? I'm like, yeah, okay, it's a few motherfuckers. Who you talking about? Oh, yeah, the dude all the way at the top. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. Yeah, man, he want to fight you after the game. Now, mind you, I never seen this nigga a day in my life. And at the end of the day, I've been all through the hood. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, this nigga, for whatever reason, he wanted to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, and then, like I said, you can't back down from a nigga saying he want to fight you, especially in the situation I was in, because, you be a bitch ass nigga at the end of the day, and you don't want to be no bitch ass nigga in the hood. That can't happen. You either gonna get your ass whooped or you gonna win. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So at that point, I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And no excuses. I got to play this basketball game, bust my ass in this basketball game. And then when I'm done playing this fucking basketball game, I got to fight this nigga who's been fresh, white, watching me the whole time. But anyway, so at the end of the day, like I said, I finished the game, whatever the case may be. Dude took off. He didn't end up staying for the whole game. He ended up leaving or whatever the case may be. We go to school together, all kind of shit. Then it got years later, we get in a situation where, rest in peace, my boy. But so we in a hotel. It was this chick's party this chick that we knew, she threw a little hotel party. So we in there, we talking about all the shit we used to do and this, that, and the third. This whole ass nigga get up here and be like, he try to, like, cause I wasn't around no more. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I met my baby mom. I'm in Worcester and shit like that. So this nigga really try to like delete my whole existence of when I was dibbling and dabbling and really was in the streets and shit like that. So he like, yeah, we talking about some gang shit or whatever the case may be. And the nigga go, oh yeah, nah, man, you wasn't around. Like, nigga, I started it, nigga. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And my boy had to let him know, like, yo, you talking to the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been out here from the jump street, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it just crazy. Like I said, at the end of the day, it just shows you when people are jealous and envious of you, man, you must be very attentive to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody hating on you for the little, it could be the littlest shit. I don't give a fuck how small it is. If somebody hating on you, bro, and you perceive it as hate, take it serious. Take it serious, man. Don't be all, man, I need to see him. I need to see him kill my mother or some crazy shit. I need to see this nigga motherfucking do something crazy to me for nigga. Pay attention to the small details at the end of the day. But anyway, like I said, that situation got shut down because, the nigga he was thinking that started it wasn't he. We was together when the shit started. You know what I'm saying? So it was me and him. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it just shows you. It's just crazy when niggas be really jealous and envious. That's why I can't stand no hating ass nigga, and I can't stand no hating ass nigga, bro. I can't stand it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that give me weird vibes. I get the chills. I get the goosebumps. They give me the EBGBs, nigga. I can't stand no hating ass nigga. I get all the way the fuck away from a hating ass nigga. We could be somewhere in a public place. If somebody talking about somebody else, I gotta get the fuck away from them because that's not my vibe. I don't fuck around like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's let this keep going. She did have a split decision, and I thought that she lost to Michaela Mayer. I thought she lost to Michaela Mayer at the end of the day. That's my personal decision on that. I thought Michaela Mayer beat her in the fight. I thought they should have did the rematch. I thought the excitement for that fight. I mean, let's keep it all the way a bean pie. Alycia Baumgardner and Michaela Mayer build up for that fight, the press conferences and all that was phenomenal promotion. So to have a close fight and not run that back is kind of wild, especially when they both were unifying, okay? They were unifying titles so that it wasn't like Michaela Mayer or Alycia Baumgardner. Well, I'm pretty sure if Alycia Baumgardner was a challenger, she would have definitely whatchamacallit. But whatever reason, they had no rematch clause. And at the end of the day, that build-up for that fight was amazing. It almost literally took over Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Okay, that card, them two bras, man, they almost took over the. So to not run that back and do it as a main event and make big money and gain massive support for the fight, I thought she missed the opportunity to really put on for women's boxing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion, that's just my personal opinion. For all you Alycia Baumgardner fans are gonna come up in my comment section crying because you niggas ain't never had a fucking bad light-skinned chick before in your life. So, you just holding on to goddamn Alycia Baumgardner. Yo, nigga, you just hanging, you a bitch ass nigga.
Trusty bomb. Claressa can't knock out. You don't get no knocking out.
Now, this is crazy for Alycia Baumgardner to say Claressa Shields is not getting no knockouts. Number one, Claressa Shields is fighting bigger women than you. That's number one. You was down there at 130 fighting these girls, 135 or whatever it is, and now I guess she's going up to 147 now, right? So you haven't got a knockout since you knocked out Terry Harper. Let's keep it a bean pot. Everything else been decision. You lost to Michaela Mayer, in my personal opinion. And then you had a decision with the Asian chick, and I think she just fought somebody else. Maybe that might have actually been that Asian chick that she fought to become undisputed at 130 or 135, whatever division that was. But you haven't had no knockout in a while. So for you to get out here and say who is Claressa Shields knocking out is delusional as fuck. It's delusional as fuck because you ain't knocked nobody out. And you on the PEDs, and you still couldn't knock the Asian girl out. You still lost to Michaela Mayer, okay? So it is what it is, man. Anyway, let me let this keep on.
For real, that's my whole ass shit. I'm not a drug chick. That's what we know. We know I ain't no drug chick. That's what we know. We know I'm not one time undisputed. When last time I had to split decision?
So she's saying that Claressa Shields is insecure. Bro, I don't know who's buying this shit, but I'm not buying that, bro. I'm not buying that Claressa Shields is insecure because Claressa Shields never called you out to fight you. You see what I'm saying? She never called you out. A motherfucker that's trying to prove something or whatever the case may be, those be the people that be envious because they trying to prove something. You know what I'm saying? When you a motherfucker that ain't got nothing to prove, you secured in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got shit to prove. You know what I mean? Now look at Carmel Moten, Floyd Mayweather fighter and shit. You know what I'm saying? He over there. He looking at Claressa now, but you know, he over there staring down Alycia Baumgardner like she actually really saying something. She ain't saying shit, bro. Get out of your motherfucking whatever, man.
Why you wanna be no drug cheater, no fucking loser? You get all these benefits. Who are you knocking out? Listen again, insecure woman. You want to make me feel like I want your stuff.
Now I do think that Claressa Shields was really willing to put hands on Alycia. I ain't gonna shit her. I think she's getting tired of this girl Alycia at the end of the day. And like I said, I do think Alycia is good for boxing, women's boxing. I'm not gonna sit up and hold you. I think she's like the Adrian Broner. It's funny because her name is AB. Her initials is AB. So, you know, she's like the Adrian Broner at the end of the day. Like, she's good for women's boxing. I'm not gonna hold y'all to that. You know what I'm saying? I think she needs to be banished from the sport? No, but I do think she needs to be clean. Okay? I do think she needs to be clean because I'm not with motherfuckers cheating and punching on motherfuckers and shit like that, bro. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You could really hurt somebody like that. So you know, it is what it is. But I do think she's good for women's boxing. But Alycia, she already told. Well, listen, hold up, bro. I gotta say this again. When I first did this video, why the fuck would Claressa Shields, with her status, go all the way the fuck down to 147 for Alycia Baumgardner? Why? What is Alycia has done to where make you seem like, oh nah, man, she gotta go. She's the A side of the fight. She's not the A side of the fight. She's not the A side of the fight. Let's get this clear. She's not the A side of the fight. So why the fuck would Claressa Shields go all the way down there? And when she's fighting at 160, 168, why the fuck would she drop all the way down to 147? She said she'd come down to 147 for a particular fighter. That's an MMA fighter, okay? An MMA fighter that's getting into boxing and has a big name in MMA. It's a business move. It's not that she's coming down there to compete and actually fight at 147. I mean, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. She's not coming all the way down. She's coming down there for the money fight, okay? But if she's going to fight somebody that's a boxer at the end of the day and that has some talent, okay then, yeah, we can make the fight happen, but you got to come to 154. She already told you that. She already told you bring your ass up to, she actually told you bring your ass up to 160. That's what she originally said. Now, Claressa Shields is standing on, I'll come to even 154. You still screaming 147. Why? Why are you still screaming 147? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. It's clout chasing at its best, man. Now, Alycia goes, oh, you can never beat me. Listen. That's why she walked off, because, you know, the more and more she would have talked, the more and more it would have made Alycia look bad. Now, Alycia looked good, you know what I'm saying? She looked good in her little dress. Both of these ladies look good, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it all the way $1 bean, you know what I'm saying? Both of them look good at the end of the day. But Alycia was just talking a bunch of gibberish, man. A bunch of mumbo jumbo out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like me, I'm going to pick up on that ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk that shit to Claressa Shields. She's more accomplished than you. She's made more money than you. She's more known than you. So what does she have to be insecure? Actually, she actually bigs you up in interviews. I never heard an interview up until this point where y'all started beefing that Claressa Shields was talking bad to you or even trying to son you or trying to little girl you or in that kind of term. You know what I'm saying? She never did that. She gave you all-time praise. She even said you won the fight against Mikaela Mayer. And Mikaela Mayer is her actual fucking Olympic partner. You know what I'm saying? She's more cool probably with her, but she took you under the wing and like a snake do, bit her ass at the end of the day. That's what happened. Just like a snake do. You know what I mean? Bitter at the end of the day. And it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It really is. But do I think this fight should happen? Yes, this fight should happen. Alycia Baumgardner need to bring her ass to 154. She's not talking about coming to 154 or 160. She need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Carissa's team need to send a cease and desist letter to her ass. You bring up my name, we taking you to court. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Oh, tell like this TV, nigga, you want some police shit. Nigga, ain't nobody about to be using my name off no fucking clout. You crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending the cease and desist letters, whatever the fuck that shit is called. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to be using my name for no fucking clout. You out your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying?
Claressa, what was she talking about? A bunch of shit. She always yap. She was gonna walk right past me tonight. She don't want to make no contact. She's scary. Talking about some come to 47. What the fuck I look like dropping 30 for a bitch that dropped dirty? Never.
That's a fact.
In my life. Alycia, I'll smack the fuck out of her and I'll beat her ass. I don't be.
Let's see. Thing with Claressa, there's many chicks that I've met like Claressa at the end of the day, and they be about their business. You know what I'm saying? She was ready to put hands on. You know what I'm saying? If them hands wasn't licensed, I can see Claressa beating the fuck out of her in that crowd. You know what I'm saying? I know many chicks like Claressa at the end of the day. I can see her beating the fuck out of them at that event. You know what I'm saying? You know, when niggas get it popping, we don't give a fuck where we at. It's gonna go down. Niggas get hot and bothered and shit. It's going down. It could be at the work. It could be wherever. It could be police station. Niggas is fighting in jail and shit. Know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Wherever it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. Niggas fighting in the courtroom, weddings, church. You know what I'm saying? Shit get hot and bothered at the end of the day. Somebody gotta get hands put on them. Know what I'm saying?
Playing with these little bitches. She better stay on her little ass place with them little ass bums who gonna let her disrespect them. I ain't gonna know how disrespect me. I'll beat the fuck out of Alycia. Fucking this bitch walk around here. That's how she stayed on weight. Drug cheat. How do you walk around on weight all year? Come on now. Like I said, she like somebody envious of her. I got some motherfucking eyes. Somebody envious of her, please. I would never want to have a drug cheat on my fucking resume. I would never want to have no split decisions. Nobody's worried about a fucking Baumgardner. But like I said, if she want to get smoked.
Now, let me say this to be fair to Alycia. Split decisions is part of the game. You okay? You're going to fight fighters where, you know, some fights might be close and you win a split decision. So I won't knock her for that. But the only thing I would knock Alycia for is for saying that shit. Like, who have you knocked out? Who has she knocked out? Who she knocked out? Like, who you knock out? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't knocked nobody out in a minute neither. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
We've sent her letters to her.
Well, last fight I remember Carissa Shields, she was beating the fuck out of goddamn Savannah Marshall. That's what I do remember. Carissa Shields was beating the fuck out of. Now listen. Now, y'all know I jump on Carissa's ass for all this feminist shit she be out here talking. And talking about she can beat up men and all this whole other shit. Y'all know I jump on Carissa's ass about that shit. And I'm quick to do it. You know what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, when it come down to this case, when it with Alycia Baumgardner and Claressa Shields, I'm with Claressa Shields. I put all the other shit aside, man. We got to tell like it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm highly against Claressa with this whole I can beat up men and I'm gonna fight Keith Thurman and all this whole other shit. Like, sit down somewhere. Keith Thurman and knock your ass clean out. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Stay in a woman's place. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You know what I mean?
Team, fight me at 54. This hoe been quiet as fuck. Mouth.
Claressa, why do you think it turned to where at one point it was respectful and then she started calling you out and everything?
Alycia has always been a hater. She's always been a hater. She's always wanted to be number one. She can't be number one. I'm a 13-time world champ. You are undisputed and you didn't even fight against the best fighters. You could never be me, ever. Ever in life.
We need to stand up here 1 minute.
All right. All right. So that's that. That's that. You know what I mean? So, I just want to do that quick video real quick. Show y'all a little confrontation they had at the end of the day. Give my little input on it, man. But be aware of the jealous, man, of the envious, man. And like I said, at the end of the day, man, you gotta take that shit serious, man. You know what I mean? Because at some point in time, they're gonna be gunning for you. Okay. So, you might have people you with in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers start showing you jealousy traits or envious traits, and they envious of you. They don't want to see you do good. You gotta pay attention to the people that clap for you, and you gotta pay for the attention to the people that don't clap. Because the people that don't clap, those would be the people that come up to you and be, hey man, da 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 da, and they hate your fucking guts. You know what I mean? So you gotta be very careful of that kind of shit at the end of the day. But do I think this fight happens? I think it should happen. It'd be great for women's boxing at the end of the day if they make this fight happen. And it'll do some great numbers. I know I'll support the fight. You know what I'm saying? If these two girls get it popping, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely supporting it. But Alycia Baumgardner must go up to 154. Other than that, she must shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Other than that, you clout chasing and you're doing some bullshit at the end of the day. That's just my personal opinion, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. If you're not going to bring your ass up to 154, then you need to shut the fuck all the way up. Talking about somebody envious and jealous of you and you clout chasing her name. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't clout chasing you. You started clout chasing her. She thought y'all was cool. She took you under the wing. You know what I'm saying? And here you go like a snake at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Biting motherfuckers who done took care of your dog ass at the end of the day. Who put you under the wing. Who claimed you was from Detroit even though you wasn't from Detroit. You from Ohio. You from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? You from Fremont and all that. You know what I'm saying? You out here wearing buffs and shit on some Detroit shit, but you from Ohio. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. But like I said, man, y'all might think this is like this was funny too. Like, y'all probably think because I've done videos about Alycia Baumgardner, y'all think this is the Alycia Baumgardner hate channel. This is really not the Alycia, because like I said, if anybody know anything about my channel, I got smoke for everybody. When they doing some bullshit, I'm on their ass. Point blank period. You know what I mean? It don't matter what race. It don't matter none of that. When I'm on your ass, you do some bullshit, I'm on your ass. And I've cooked Claressa Shields a bunch of times on my channels. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. So, like I said, I'm big on Claressa. You do all this feminist talk and all this shit she was doing. Talking about she can get in the ring on this Ronda Rousey shit. You know what I'm saying? Ronda Rousey out here running around talking about she could beat up Floyd Mayweather and shit like that. Like, calm down. You couldn't even deal with Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? Then she get knocked out. After she's talking all this Floyd Mayweather shit, what happened? She went in there and got knocked out by motherfucking Holly Holm. Salute to Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many fights Holly Holm lose in life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she's my personal favorite. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Holly Holm and her profession and what she's doing in her career at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Nunes went in there, beat the brakes off of goddamn Ronda Rousey at the end of the day. Get out of here with that trash. Beat that woman into the WWE and all that. You know what I'm saying? Running around talking as you could beat up a man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could beat up whatever man you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Talk about getting up in here beating up the greatest boxer of all time. You gonna whoop his ass. Like, come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Claressa Shields running around this motherfucker talking about she could beat Keith Thurman. Now, the boxing streets is cold on Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest about that. But shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even as cold as the streets are on Keith Thurman at this point, Keith Thurman will beat the fuck out of goddamn Christian Shields, man. Let's stop playing games, man. There's a reason why men fight against men and compete against men, and there's a reason why women compete against women and fight against women, okay? And that's just all it is when it comes down to Christian Shields, but I would love to see this fight happen. I'm a big component of this fight needs to happen, but Alycia must go to 154. She's ducking the smoke because Christian Shields has said that she's sent out the invite, the contract to Alicia's people, and they have heard nothing, okay? They heard nothing from Alicia's people as far as making this fight at 154, so that lets me know that she's not serious. That lets me know she's not serious and she's running around here clout chasing off of Claressa Shields' name. It's no different from when we see with Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. A lot of y'all think that Tank Davis is scared to death of Devin Haney at the end of the day, but why ain't Devin Haney running the PBC? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because birds of a feather flock together. Wasn't there a rumor going around about how Terrence Crawford was over here working with Victor Conte and he might be on steroids? You know who else worked with Victor Conte too? Devin Haney. Okay? Devin Haney. You know who's now aligned with Bill Haney? Alycia Baumgardner. Okay? And guess who got popped? Alycia Baumgardner. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's drug cheats in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? This could be why maybe even David Benavidez. David Benavidez has been wanting this fight with motherfucking Canelo Alvarez. Maybe Canelo don't want to fight that man because he working with Victor Conte, the juice man. You know what I'm saying? He working with the juice man. So you know it is what it is, man. I think people that cheat the sport of boxing, man, that shit should be taken serious, man. And I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't care if they black, Asian, Latino, motherfucking Caucasian. I don't give a fuck who they are at the end of the day. If their asses is popping dirty, they need to be banned from the sport of boxing because this is a brutal sport. But we know that, you know, people motherfucking money talks. And they allow motherfuckers to do bullshit. No difference from Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And what they allowed to go in both of those fights. You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably even say the third fight as well, too. You know what I mean? So, you know, it just kind of is what it is, man. But drug cheats in the sport of boxing, man. And they got the nerve to be talking all this sass and shit like that. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is some delusional grade level trolling at the end of the day. Like, this is trolling at the end of the day. Like, Alycia Baumgardner is turning into a god level troll. Okay? She needs to worry about staying clean, okay, and not cheating the game at the end of the day, like how Claressa Shields is not cheating the game. Claressa Shields is going about doing things a natural way. And if somebody's the beater, then hey, they the beater. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's going to be on an even level playing field, and may the best woman win. You know what I mean? But when you out here cheating the game and taking PEDs and shit like that, you're cheating the game. It's not the may the best woman win. It's you trying to win by all means. You know what I'm saying? And I got a problem with that. And I will always have a problem with that, no matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? How good she look. None of that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You cheating the game, you cheating the game. That's how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.